So, good morning. Hi, my name is T. Kaushik Reddy from Computer Science Engineering and the Section A. My roll number is 22951A0570, and my tech talk topic for compiler design is Beyond Blocks, Syntax, and Semantics. So, let's start with the topic Beyond Blocks, Syntax, and Semantics of subject compiler design. So, yeah. So first, what exactly the meaning of the meaning of or the what does exactly the syntax and semantics mean? So let's see the first slide. What exactly semantics was a syntax? So beyond blocks, syntax and semantics, the term syntax and semantics are fundamental concepts in the field of programming languages and linguistics. Let's explore each of these concepts and discuss their importance in programming languages. So down we have a picture that is comparing between semantics versus syntax. Semantics, the interpretation of meaning of a word or a phrase. So semantics means the interpretation of a word of the meaning of word or a phrase. I'm running. Next syntax, the arrangement of words in a sentence. The man walks the dog. So arrangement of this sentence, the man walks the dog is the dog walks the man. Next, semantics, as we already know the meaning, it is the interpretation of the meaning of a word or a phrase, and syntax is the arrangement of the sentence. Like to give an example is the man walks the dog, and the arrangement of this or the syntax of this sentence is the dog walks the man. Next, syntax, the definition. Syntax refers to the set of rules that dictate how programs written in a particular language are structured. It defines the combination of symbols, keywords, and other elements that are considered valid and meaningful in the language. Next, what is the importance of this syntax? Let's learn. The second point is the importance of the syntax. That is, proper syntax is crucial because it ensures that the code is well performed and can be understood by the compiler or the programming language, sorry, or the interpreter. So proper syntax is crucial because it ensures that the code is well performed and can be understood by the compiler or interpreter. Next, syntax errors occur when the syntax error occur when the code violates the rules of the programming language, making it challenging for the computer to interpret and execute. Next, semantics, and it has 2 points under it. That is the definition of the semantics and what importance does the semantics make in a particular subject of the program. Next, first, the what semantics is the definition of the semantics. Semantics, on the other hand, deals with the meaning of the code. It defines the relationship between the syntactically correct elements of a program and the needed intended behavior. What the exactly the importance of semantics is. So let's learn the importance of the semantics. That is, while correct syntax is necessary, it does not guarantee that a program will behave as expected. Semantics ensure that the program executes in a way that aligns with the programmer's intent. Errors in semantics can lead to logical errors, where the program runs without syntax errors but produces incorrect results. So errors in the semantics can lead to the logical errors, programmer's intent, the errors in the semantics lead to the logical errors where the program runs without syntax errors but the produces incorrect results. Next, beyond blocks in syntax. Modern programming languages often extend beyond traditional block structures, example if statements, loops, etc., to incorporate more flexible constructs. For example, languages like Python and Ruby use indentation to define code blocks instead of explicit braces or keywords. Some languages introduce syntactic sugar, which provides more readable or expressive ways to write code without changing its underlying meaning. This can include features like list comprehensions, lambda expressions, and more. Next, beyond blocks in semantics. So the previous side is the beyond blocks in the syntax. Now we have a topic like beyond blocks in the semantics. We have 3 points here. Let's make let's learn. Let's read and understand it. So first point is the advanced programming languages incorporate sophisticated semantics to enhance expressiveness and enable more powerful abstractions. Features like closures, first-class functions, and metaprogramming allow developers to write more flexible and reusable code. Domain-specific languages (DSLs) often use semantics tailored to a specific program domain, making it easier to express complex concepts in a concise and natural way. Concurrent programming models and languages provide semantics for dealing with parallel execution, ensuring that programs can effectively utilize multiple cores or processors. So these are the 3 points under beyond blockchain semantics, and as we see, we have second one, that is DSLs, that is domain specific languages often have a semantics tailored to a specific problem domain, making it easier to express complex concepts in a concise and natural way. Concurrent programming models and languages provide semantics for dealing with parallel execution, ensuring that programs can effectively utilize multiple cores and processors. Beyond blocks. So functions and procedures of this beyond blocks. So here are the following 4 points under the functions and procedures, that is syntax, semantics, again syntax and semantics. So first, syntax. What function, what does the syntax does, what function it has. The first, syntax describes how functions or procedures are declared and invoked, specifying the order and types of parameters. Next is semantics. Define the purpose of the function or procedure and the effect it has when executed. Object-oriented concepts. Syntax and semantics. Syntax encompasses class and object declaration, method, calls, inheritance, etc. Semantics specifies the behavior of objects, how inheritance is implemented, and how methods interact with the object instances. Procedures are declared or invoked, specifying the order and types of parameters. Next, concurrency and parallelism. Parallelism. Syntax involves construct for creating threads, processes, or other concurrent entities. Next, semantics deals with the execution order, communication between concurrent entities, and potential conflicts. Domain-specific languages (DSL). Syntax. The syntax of the domain-specific languages tailored to a specific problem domain, often with specialized vocabulary. Semantics reflects the meaning of the constructs in the context of the targeted domain. Web development and natural language processing. So first we'll know the syntax and semantics of the web development. Web development syntax. HTML defines the structure, CSS the presentation, and the JavaScript the behavior. So HTML, as we know, the full form is hypertext markup language, which is used to define the structure. And CSS, cascading style text, it is the presentation of that particular design or font, or the color to the font, or the color to the link, or designing process done by the CSS for the presentation, for the neat and simple presentation. And the JavaScript is for the behavior. So the web development, the structure is for the HTML, and the presentation is for the CSS, and the behavior of that particular web is done by the JavaScript. Next is semantics. Determines how the web page looks, behaves, and interacts with the users. So semantics, the process of the semantics in the web development is it determines how the web page looks, behaves, and interacts with the users. Natural language processing. Syntax involves the grammatical rules governing sentence structure. Semantics concerned with understanding the meaning of words, phrases, and sentences. Machine learning models. Syntax, semantics. Syntax describes the architecture layers and parameter of a models. Semantics specifies how the model learn patterns, makes predictions, and generalize to new data. Understanding both syntax and semantics is crucial for effective communication and problem solving in various domains, not just limited to traditional programming constructs. Whether you are designing a program language, creating a DSL, or working with complex systems, considering both syntax and semantics is essential for clarity and correctness. In summary, while syntax and semantics form the foundation of programming languages, advancements in language design often go beyond traditional block structures. Modern languages aim to provide more expressive syntax and powerful semantics to make code more readable, maintainable, and efficient. So here is a difference between the syntax analysis and semantic analysis. You can say, or the comparison between the syntax analysis and semantic analysis. So syntax analysis versus semantic analysis. Syntax analysis, process of analyzing a string of symbols either in natural language, computer language, or data structure, conforming to the rules of a form or grammar. And the semantic analysis, process of checking whether the generated parse tree is according to the rules of programming language or not. Next, second point of the syntax. Parser performs a syntax analysis. Semantic analysis performs semantic analysis. Next, second phase of the compilation process and the third phase of the compilation process. Takes the token as inputs and generates a parse tree as output. Checks whether the parse tree is according to the rules of the language. Generates a parse tree, generates a annotated syntax tree. As we know, the syntax analysis is the second phase of the compilation process, and the semantics is the third phase of the compilation process. And the syntax take tokens as an input and generates a parse tree as an output. And semantic analysis which checks whether the parse tree is according to the rules of the language or not. And syntax analysis generates a parse tree, and semantic analysis generates an annotated syntax tree. And syntax analysis performs syntax analysis, syntax semantic analysis, semantic analysis performs semantic analysis. So thank you. This is the topic of my subject compiler design, that is beyond syntax and beyond and for syntax and semantics. So yeah, thank you. So yeah, thank you. This is my topic for AAT Tech Talk of compiler design, that is building blocks beyond and that is syntax and semantics. So yeah, thank you.